Hey folks, how are you doing and welcome back to my channel. Now today we will talk about the Blackview BV-X1 smartwatch. This one is one of the most reviewed smartwatches with about 4,500 reviews on Amazon with an average of 4.5 stars. So I was wondering, why do people love this particular smartwatch so much, and is there anything special about it? So without further ado, let's start with the review. And first up, what do we get in the box? So it's very basic. We get the watch itself, a small manual and a warranty card. Overall, this smartwatch looks pretty similar to the Red Magic smartwatch that we reviewed last week. It has a 46mm case and a rather big 1.3-inch color touch display. The 22mm strap feels smooth on your skin, and it has a quick release feature. So if you want to, you can swatch your band to another one anytime you want to. You can have a leather strap or even a stainless steel strap. Just be sure that they have to be 22mm wide. You have one physical button on the side with which you can turn off and on the screen. And as you can see, the screen tempers a little bit off towards the edges of the watch. Now the most important thing for you probably is the navigation and how does the widgets on this watch look like. Now I couldn't find how many pixels this watch has, but apparently not too many. I mean, I wouldn't say that it looks bad, but it's not pretty either. Swiping left and right will get you through your different tiles. Overall, you only have 5 different tiles on your watch, which are the heart rate, sleep tracker, the watch status, your app menu, and the time. You can only swipe up and down if you're on your time tile, and by doing that you get through your different watch faces. So you have this digital one, a more sporty digital watch face with your step counter, and 2 analog ones. Okay, now let's get to the apps. Now, as I already mentioned, you have a heart tracker which works fine during the day, but it's always a little bit on the high side when you're doing a workout, even if it's just walking. As for the sleep tracker, I wouldn't trust that one if I were you. It sometimes works a little bit better and sometimes it does not work at all. Now, just for example, there was a time span that the watch told me that I was only sleeping like 2 hours a night, so this one is not a very reliable feature. Next up, I got the sport modes. Overall, you only have 9 different sport modes to choose from, which are outdoor and indoor running, outdoor and indoor walking, mountaineering, stationary cycling, outdoor cycling, and for last, the good old rowing machine. Now, you do not get all of the sport modes out there, but at least you have the common ones covered. With the Blackview smartwatch, you can receive notifications like WhatsApp messages, but you cannot reply to them. You have a rather long battery life with up to 10 days. It only takes 2.5 hours to fully charge your smartwatch, and your watch is waterproof up to 5 ATM. One thing I have mentioned about the screen is that you have the Corning Gorilla Glass 3, which means this screen is very hard to break, even if you drop the watch or are trying to cut the corner short when you go to the kitchen. This smartwatch of course have the common features like a stopwatch and a timer, but no alarm function. You get a music player with which you can skip a track, go back a track, and play and pause, and that's it. And now as for the last feature, the Find My Phone feature, so you will never lose your smartphone again as long as you lost it at home and not in the train or in the park outside. Now, until now, there is nothing special about this Blackview smartwatch. So let's check out the H-Band app, which you need to install in order to use this one. Over here, you can check out your sleep data for the day and the last couple of days, and the same goes for the heart rate. This smartwatch tracks your heart rate every 30 minutes and you get a nice little graph. The sport mode definitely is a little bit different to other smartwatches. It is giving you your total steps for the day, and in addition, it tells you in 30-minute intervals how many steps you took. So you can exactly see when you was active and how many steps you took. But folks, that's actually the only thing special about the smartwatch. Everything else is pretty standard. Now, 50 euros for this smartwatch is actually a good price in my opinion. Now, you cannot expect too much out of a budget smartwatch, but if you only need the time, you roughly want to know your heart rate and track your sport every once in a while, this smartwatch might be worth a look. Now folks, that's already it for the video. If you like it, smash the like button, click the notification bell, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. And with that being said, see you next time. Peace.